Hello guys, welcome back to some more Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones as the Darklyns. And, well, a couple of things have happened while I was going forward off camera, and I'm gonna let you catch up on what's been going on. But first, let's go over this. As you can see, I have changed my focus, and simply because, now we are a very zealous man, but we're also a competent steward, and, well, looking at our debt, and we're hugely in debt. We're not only in debt, as you can see right there, but also in debt with the Iron Bank. So we're really in some heavy money problems. We've made a little bit of money from selling our two prisoners, or ransoming them, so to speak, but that was only 20 gold, so we need to make some more money, and just an opportunity has presented itself for us to let everyone be reminded of the King's rule. There's a skilled minter that I can hire to mint out new coins for the realm with a portrait of King Tywin's face, as well as an inscription commemorating yourself. Now, if we mint them for glory, I don't want to do this. Now, I am quite a proud man, yes. I could mint them for glory, but you know what I think? We're gonna debase this here, and the reason simply, well, it's a difficult decision, I guess. And I guess we're a proud man, we would probably mint them for glory? I don't know, but we don't have the money, we really don't have the money. You know what, I think we are proud, but we are also competent. We know all the duties a proper steward has, and so I think in this time we would rather look after our realm, our finances, basically. So yeah, we have the business focus, so I think we're gonna do that and maybe get a little bit money in. Now, we no longer have lack of funds, which is very good, and that means we're finally able to create the title, the High Lordship of Crackler Point. Now, that's what I've been waiting for, and that actually costs gold again, but we're now the High Lord of Crackler Point as well. Very, very nice. And we now have some ducal claims on the Whispers and North Crackler. Now, what has been happening while I've been off camera, basically. Now, Tyrion has come of age, but he's not yet married anyone. He's lots of good green traits, which is cool. He still has a regent, Tyrion Lannister, and actually Tywin's brother, well, one of his brothers, Gironca, he actually laid claim to the Kingdom of the Westlands, and surprisingly enough, he did not declare war on the Iron Throne by doing so. He only declared war on Tyrion, but Tyrion is able to defend himself. Yeah, he's winning by 92%, very good. Now, but it's also probably worthwhile to have a look at all of the Lannisters. So Tyrion's obviously known as the Imp, but then we have Princess Cersei, known as the Golden Lion, and she's given birth to Osbert Hightower, a prolific reachman. Interesting. But we also have Prince Jaime, the Crimson Knight, who has won a grand tournament, or actually no, it's just a regional tournament, but he has in that tournament bested Robert Baratheon of the Stormlands, which is pretty cool. Yeah, he won against him, and well, that's why he gained the name the Crimson Knight. Now, actually, I've been in that tournament as well, but we have been bested by one of the Kingsguard, Helen Grandison, which was unfortunate. Now, there's already two sons who have been born of this, well, relationship, or of this, well, marriage here, Lady Catelyn and Prince Jaime. We have Tywin, who has a smooth voice, and Prince Victor, who is not really all that important. Now, we have our own kids, obviously, to look after, and actually our daughters are turning out quite well. So have a look at Sarah. I mean, she is a diligent and kind girl. She is zealous, just like we are, and a brave girl. Unfortunately, though, she's really an imbecile, so her stats are just looking terrible. Now, Darian is a little bit better. She's gregarious, but arbitrary, something I don't really like. And lastly, we have Desmera, who probably turned out the best out of all of them, despite not having a formal education. She's really turning out very well. Look at her stats. I mean, 10 stewardship, she's brave, diligent, temperate, but proud. And I guess she does have reason to be proud. Now, her guardian, unfortunately, has an eye injury, which is very funny. The straight looks like an angry bird. But yeah, I guess, you know, you gotta wear an eye patch if you gotta wear an eye patch. There's that. Other than that, I have sent my Justicer up to, well, fabricate a claim on Claw Isle, because that's just off the coast of Crackler, and, well, we have a de jure claim on North Crackler and the Whispers now, so I guess we could just declare the war for these two castles and take it over. And I think that's what we're going to do. But before we do that, we might want to give out these 2 castles to some of our lords, or some of our, well, not lords, but definitely some of our couriers. And I definitely want to give out one of these titles to my Captain of the Household Guard, Simon Holland. I mean, he is just really, he has been at my side the entire time, ever since the Defiance, and he's really, he's just done a good job. So what I would give him, now I've been wondering what I should give him. Rook's Rest was the first one we took over from House Darklyn, and would be right next to Hollard Hall, and that would kind of give the Hollards a nice power base right here. So I was thinking we want to do that, but not entirely sure. I mean, that's also, I guess we could do that, having 2 household. Okay, you know what? Actually, we're gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I trust the Hollards that they do a good job and do not betray me. So there you go. Grant you the land title of Rook's Rest. Enjoy. Now, also, I was thinking about, oh, Dantas Hall is actually the heir. That's pretty cool. Drunk, but oh well. I was also thinking about giving some lands to Bonifer Hasty, who actually is still wounded from the battle, of Cracklow Baron, even though it's been quite some time after that. But yeah, he has actually a claim on Hatlow Keep. Now, I think he even was ruling for a while, but ever since, well, Riel Targaryen got married, he wanted to live a life in celibacy, and that means he's not going to have an heir. I could still give him the title. I wonder who's going to inherit it, but I think he definitely deserves it, so we're going to give him Cracklow Baron right now, and his heir is actually Byron of Hatlow Keep. That is annoying. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Shit. That was bad. Alright, that was a mistake. That was a mistake, definitely. Alright, that was a mistake. I know, I shouldn't have done that, I think. Oh well. Now, he took actually my Master of Coin with him. That's a little bit annoying. But we're gonna find someone else. And lastly, we want to give out, well, the last title to, well, I guess we're gonna keep it for now. I don't think anyone has really proven his worth just yet. Tommen, we've obviously raised to knighthood, but that should be enough for now. I don't want to really give him a title just yet. Okay, guys, I think, I'm a little bit annoyed by this now. I did not want to, well, we'll see. Maybe it changes. We'll see. We're gonna have to get a new treasurer first. So let's get Lord Elwood. He wants to become treasurer, so that's very good. That's gonna make him, it's gonna make him happy. Good. And you're gonna collect taxes in Duskendale. Thank you very much. And you are training troops. Perhaps you actually want to train my children. I think that's a good idea. We don't really need to fight right now, although probably should have declared that war first. Now we lost half of our forces. Huh. Can I offer vassalization? I cannot. Maybe I should have... I'm making some mistakes here. I'm a little bit annoyed. Oh, look at the Lord Malcolm here. He's solid and has a calm voice. But, no, you know what? We're going to declare this war nonetheless. Just declare this war. Subdue these last 2 lords. Yeah, finish this up here. Alright. Now, unfortunately, we're not gaining any troops from these guys just yet, which is a little bit unfortunate. And, ooh, ever since your pursuit of wealth began, you started keeping a close eye on both income and expenses. Your coffers seems to be filled to the brim more often than not. Well, that is very lovely. I wonder if we're going to get caught. 3rd of December, 25th, 22nd, you're going to get caught, so let's just stand these 40,000 men down. Yeah, you're going to meet up in Rook's Rest. That's very nice. And then we're going to fight these guys. We should be able to do that. I wonder if House Dari wants to join us once again, but probably don't want to ask them too often, do I? I guess we don't really want to... Yeah, we don't want to mess with this. No, I will call them in, just to be sure. Don't think I really need them, but just to be sure. Man, but that is unfortunate that we, what to do? He's not gonna have any kids, so I don't really know what I can do. But House Dari has joined us. Who else is here? Burton Hasty, yeah, all of his guys. Send Burton to train with the Sellsword Company. Why can I send his son away? Why can I send his son away? That is odd. Oh, look at Barristan. He's quick. But he would be the one inheriting. Can I arrange a matrilineal marriage to one of my family, just so this stays in my Sara, perhaps? He would actually accept... No, matrilineal. Maybe, Dismara. No, he's too high in his line of... Ha! I done goofed there, I think. Well, not sure what I will do about that. But I definitely don't want to lose Crackla Baron. That would be quite a shame. Where's Hatlow Keep anyway? Where is that anyway? If it's in this... over here, we can take it back. But that does not seem to be the case. Hatlow Keep. Oh, that's here. It's in the Stormlands. Yeah, we're not going to be able to take that back. Huh. I might have to use some console command here to, well, get rid of that. I'm not sure. Okay, now we're going to have... Yeah, we're going to lead the center ourselves. We're going to have Tommen once again leading a flank. And, well, who else? Simon Hollard? No, I think Boniface is really old. Alright, Leo Marvain, you've not really done much as of yet, so we're going to have you lead this center. And one of my bodyguards just died a natural death. That is very unfortunate for him. Okay, well, we're going to have to find a new one. And I guess Tigard Lannister would be a good one. 8. A dual skill, yeah, his dual skill is pretty good. Or also Renifer Mallory was... I think as a... Yeah, I don't really want to pick Tigard, although... No, I like this guy more. I like Willis more. So we're gonna pick him. And we don't need a new we don't need a new commander. Alright, let's continue. March on Dire then and finish this war once and for all. And wow, excellent news! Our new treasurer has gained an extra tithe, which is good. But obviously we're still in debt, so we have to repay a loan to the Iron Bank. We should not forget about that, obviously. Okay, now we've once again attacked into, well, hills actually, but it's not really a big problem. We smashed their army. Awesome. We're immediately at 100% and we can piece them out, so let's do that. Lucifer has now also had to bend the knee to House Darklyn, and we're going to pursue them and then go and march on North Crackla Point. Awesome. We have 3,000 men. Sir Malbus again. And Sir Gerion has actually been sent to the wall. He's lost his war against Tyrion. Not really a big surprise, if I'm honest here. Okay. And we could actually hold another castle now. Really don't know what I do. This really does bug me quite a lot. I don't want to lose this castle, honestly. I thought because he doesn't have any kids, I would be the heir. I honestly thought that would be the case. Otherwise, I wouldn't have given it to him. So I think I'm going to have to console command this. Because, seriously, I wouldn't have done it. Oh well. Oh well. And Samuel Tyrell has just died. Wow, a strong kid that died? Wow. That's unfortunate. How do you know it's strong then? And look at this. Mace Tyrell wants to be on the Iron Throne, yet he is... Yeah, and he's the only one not in the Crown Loyalist faction, really. Okay, well, we've sieged down the castle, so let's piece out these guys. And we've won. So stand down, our men. Save the money, and look at that. All of this is ours now. So if we have a look at this, look at Duskendale. Look how big our domain is. We're very powerful. We're the most powerful of the Crownland lords. I think we've been there before, but now we're definitely, unquestionably, the most powerful. Now Willem Darry is still imprisoned, and there just doesn't seem any way to get him out. I could demand it just now, but I think we're gonna go into war if he declines. Something I don't want to do. And Lord Malcolm of Crackla. Why is Tywin his heir? Well, we're gonna do the following thing. I think I'm gonna have to reload this at some point, and we'll see if things change. I should be the heir. What's this? Your lawful hereby summons you to King's Landing, where a Grand Council of the Nobles is to be held. Important matters. Okay, Grand Council. Interesting. Now, Tywin actually wants to expand the realm by conquest. I wonder where he wants to go. Well, I guess there's only really one way to go. Essos. Or north of the wall, but that would be kind of rather pointless, I guess. I wonder what this is about. I truly do. I truly wonder what this is about. Well, probably not about winter coming, I guess. I told the priest about my ambitions and asked if there were anything he could do to help me. The priest can help me with my ambitions. Interesting. Well, we've certainly, definitely, I think we've doubled the power of House Darklyn, which is quite amazing. But, you know, we've always been... Oh, we've actually gained a greedy trait. Yeah, alright, I guess that makes sense. We are very greedy, considering lands. Anyways, our journey to King's Landing is complete. We have arrived at the Grand Council. We have been welcomed into King Tywin's hospitality, and once all the nobles of the Iron Throne have arrived, the feasting shall begin. Well, that is certainly very exciting. I hope that my son is with me. Yeah, I think he is. He must be. Isaac, he hasn't really learned anything from me just yet, but my daughters just look good. They look really good, promising. I like it. I like it. Now, Isaac... Oh, there we are. So Isaac is curious about the visitors, but was polite enough to wait until the Chamberlain had escorted them to their rooms before he started asking thousands of questions about them. Where they came from, why they looked so different, and who they were. I guess he is with me in King's Landing just now, and he seems to be enjoying everything. Now, wait until the banquet. Stop asking questions. I don't think I would do that. I mean, there's not really a real indication, but... Wait until the banquet, then I will introduce you to them. I guess we have a good relation with our son, don't we? Yeah, we have a pretty good opinion of him. Yeah, I think we're not gonna be mean to him. I mean, we are... Okay, I guess maybe that was wrong. We do have a hot temper. Maybe he was being annoying about it? Maybe I did the wrong thing here. Okay, I guess I could have done... Perhaps I done the wrong thing. Okay. Well... After consultation with my council, I have decided to enact a law changing the rules of succession in the Iron Throne. Succession shall hereby be determined by agnatic. Okay. The feasting is over, the council can begin in earnest. Everyone has assembled in the hall, with the more notable attendees closest to King Tywin. Prince Dora Martell proceeds to read out the king's decree. It proposes an invasion sanctioned by law, an invasion of a foreign land with apparently no claim. Interesting. And it seems as though Prince Doran is the Master of Laws. Then we have the Warden of the North, Hoster Tully, who's also Master of Coin. Tyrion Lannister, he's Hand of the King. He made his... Wow, I'm surprised he made Tyrion Hand of the King. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Okay, he thinks too grandly of himself. I speak against. I think I'm gonna wait and listen for the arguments. Yeah. I mean, I'm not necessarily a good listener, but I want to know what this is all about. So let's see. I don't think I'm against it necessarily. Master Burton, who is he? Okay, I don't care about him. Came to speak in favor... Okay. Oh, Lord Paramount Tyrion. Now, he is important. His arguments in favor of King Tywin's proposed invasion were most convincing, it seems, for his speech aroused many cheers of support and shouts of assent. He used your words... His words, probably, well, and they carried great authority. Well, he is the Hand of the King. Many on the council seem to be persuaded in favor of the motion. Okay, he's the Eye Almoner as well. Okay, so he's for that. Adam Marbrand seemed particularly excited about the campaign, but not for entirely honorable reasons. He praised King Tywin for potentially granting everyone the opportunity to go on campaign, where he claims everyone will bond together in comradeship. He also made a quip about the women to be found embedded in the bastards that will spawn because of the war. Okay, and he did actually persuade John Hollard, Gironca. Okay, he likes that notion of betting some women. I see. Ooh, do you have a lover? No, he does not. And who is this? And Donald. So apparently my vassals are very persuaded by Adam Marbrand. Interesting. And Lord Oliver came to speak. Oliver of Ocean Road. He's also in favor of the king. Okay. And then we have Tyrion Lannister. As a high-ranking noble, of course, had to speak, but it may have been better if he didn't. Their rambling speech in favor of King planned invasion failed to arouse any cheering or much aggrievement. Some of his points were even openly ridiculed, but the end of none of the council seemed persuaded. Okay, he's not really done a good job. Lord Walter Wend of Harrenhal. A vassal of note, when Lord Walter came to speak, the council listened intently. Okay, the arguments in favor of King Tywin seemed to resonate with many. Okay. Still many sat in silence with division amongst the council. Lord Caspar of Rainwood, you know what? Don't really need that. Oh, there we have Lord Paramount Stefan had to speak, but he also, well, he didn't really do a good job of speaking. Huh, well, I guess he's a shy man. He doesn't really excel at diplomacy. Okay. Roderick Harla and Ironborn. Now, what do they... Their speech calmly outlined the many dangers and questionable benefit of such an invasion, with many in the council nodding and muttering in agreement. Yet there were shouts of disagreement. Wow, you're a brave man. But I guess he's very stressed out with all the raiding, so he doesn't really want to go on campaign. That's very unlikely for Ironborn, though. Wow. But he did persuade Rickard Stark and his liege Gwelon Greyjoy. Roose Bolton has something to say as well. He seemed particularly alarmed with the proposal and so felt compelled to openly question it before the council. Their speech calmly outlined the many dangers. Okay. Interesting. Didn't think Roose would be against that. Okay. Hugh Greybeard of House Grandison. Well, he's a smaller lord. I don't really care about his opinion. Gwelon Greyjoy. In favor of the kings, seemed to resonate with many. Okay, that's good. Arthur Dane, also in favor of the king. And Lord Roger came to speak. Okay, also, everyone seems to be in favor of the king. What is Rickard Stark? It seems Lord Paramount misjudged the mood of the council entirely, for when he rose to speak against the invasion proposal, most of the council were immediately hostile. Their stuttered and stammered arguments were met with gales of laughter and shouts of anger in equal measure. He quickly realized he wasn't convincing anyone, and quickly retook his seat. Well, yeah, there you go. Okay, we're gonna have to... What does Doran say? He is also in favor of King Tywin. House Brax, okay. Hoster was always one for rules and strict laws, so it was no surprise when he opposed the invasion on the grounds of law and custom. He pronounces to all those present that no ruler, not even a king, cannot just set aside accepted laws and acquire land by conquest without any just claim. Well, that's technically what Aegon did, and, well, he founded our kingdom. A good portion of the nobles agreed with his sentiment. Well, to be precise, one of my friend, actually, Clayton. Okay. And is that... Wow, there's so many lords who have things to say, but I guess we're going to listen to the Lord Paramount Mace Tyrell. Yeah, he didn't really do a good job either. Okay, that seems to be all of the arguments, so let's see what happens. The hours of debate, King Tywin calls for quiet and then gives a calm and measured speech, giving many sound arguments as to why this invasion is justified. The promises of glory and more land appeal to some, for example me, and by the end many have seem to be in agreement. Some still seem skeptical. Okay, there was no doubt a compelling argument. I do think so myself. He is very... Yeah, I mean, he does have some authority to his voice and his entire person. And he had some very good backers there. So, you know what? I think everyone has had their say. The council is almost concluded. Having heard all the arguments, King Tywin decides to pass the proposed decree in law. He can now freely launch an invasion on whomever he pleases. Glory to the Iron Throne and House Lannister. I'll see how this pans out for now. Make your displeasure now. Storm out. Now, I don't think I would storm out necessarily. I am all for grabbing lands, to be honest. Now, I don't really see... Well, I mean, we're actually one of the lords closest over here. I'm not really sure, but you know what? I have a hot temper, so I don't think I'm really thinking about this too much. So, yes, glory to the Iron Throne and House Duskendale. Obviously, we're House Darklyn, not Duskendale, but that was just me saying something wrong in the excitement. So yeah, we're supporting that notion, and the Grand Council is finally over. The time has come to leave the King's Landing, and we must now prepare for war. Alright guys, now blood awaits the Iron Throne, but that was it for this episode. I've even gone into overtime here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time. It's Chief Gironca, signing off.